Yo, what's Popino? What's Popino? Zeke B is in the building. Mike Hurd, what's popping? What's popping? Tim Tyler, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? We in the building, man. Team Smoke, feed the wolves. I know I'm a little late, man, but I had technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? So I had to start a little late. You know what I'm saying? The Team Smoke is in the building. Feed the wolves. We got some things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We got some things to talk about this afternoon. Um, No doubt, no doubt. MB Lit Boy, no doubt. Salute to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. What's the deal? Mario Gray, what's popping? What's popping? Wanda Weaver, what's popping? We in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We here. Team Smoke feed the wolves. You know what I'm saying? I'm in New York City, man. So I gotta talk about my Mets. Um, I believe they won last night. So salute to the Mets, man. Shout out to the New York fucking Mets. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to all the craziness. You know what I'm saying? Um, I guess ASAP Rock Pug was popping. I guess ASAP Rocky, I guess he's free now. You know what I'm saying? He was freed a couple days ago. You know, you know, some people may use it for voters' reasons, but some people are just like, I respected the whole free ASAP Rocky movement because it involved many people. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't a black or Latino thing. It was just people that just felt that it was unjust what he was going through. But sometimes it takes things like that to make people think, like, damn, that's crazy. A simple fight will get you 8 years in these other countries, sometimes life. So sometimes we gotta stop looking for the negative and look for the positive. And go, we don't even look for the negative. Just look for things in a positive manner. Even when things are negative, there's always something positive that comes out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's popping, party people. What the deal is? Zeke is in the building. Um, there's been a lot of stories. There's been a lot of stories going on. Like I told you, I'm doing a new thing. I'm about to put the program where I just speak because I want to learn to do radio. That's my actual goal. I want to do radio, and for me to learn to do radio, I gotta get used to not talking on camera. Plus, I think I'm a little more focused when I'm not talking on camera. Yo, Renee was popping. But you know what I look like? You want to see what I look like? Go to my IG Zeke Black 99. It's all the pictures you wanted me. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all doing today, chat? What's Popino? The Wolves is in the building. Team Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the young bull. Pac-Man, what up? What up? Yo. Um, interesting story. Before I get to this interesting story, I'm gonna tell you how things, man. We have to appreciate life. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate even when something goes wrong. Appreciate the people that's in your life and things that happen in your life. Just yesterday, a man was shot 27 years ago and passed away of his wounds in Brownsville, Brooklyn. Detectives in Brooklyn have a stone cold whodunit unit on their hands. A young man shot and paralyzed nearly 30 years ago has died of complications from his wounds. Timothy Stroman was 48 when he died, April 25th. Oh, no, I think he passed away already. April 25th at Brooklyn Hospital. Police said a May autopsy determined he died of complications from gunshot wounds suffered in 1992. And it's crazy because he got shot in his mother's car, I believe. That's what it said. He got shot in his mother's car. And his baby was supposed to be born, I guess, in 3 months. 3 months in that time. And so like I have a good friend of mine that he's in a wheelchair, and he didn't let a complication of getting shot. He just enjoyed life. He enjoys his family. You know what I'm saying? So even when things go wrong, man, let's just appreciate life, man. Let's just learn to appreciate life. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the good people that we may have around us. Let's enjoy the better things in life, party people. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Let's definitely get to the habit of enjoying life. Because I think a lot of us really don't be enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta enjoy this. We have to enjoy life, man. We have to enjoy this. I believe, you know what I'm saying, we have to enjoy this. I'm saying sorry. Now let's get to the charades and shenanigans. Brenda was Papino is in the building. AMZ connected. What's the deal? Let's get to the bread and butter. That's like I told you. Let's appreciate life and the people around us. You know what I'm saying? No matter what goes wrong, that's why we gotta love our loved ones, man. Just always remember that. Yo, Reno was popping. Now, let's get to this guy 6ix9ine. He was in the Daily News. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Bull Crown TV. You know what I'm saying? And Murray. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. And I've been working hard, man. I've been in the trenches. Let's get to the infamous Takashi 6ix9ine. There was some paperwork read yesterday. There's been paperwork floating around the net. Yo, Vincent was popping. And I guess 6ix9ine is, I guess since they didn't want to say he's telling, I guess he's cooperating in better words. You know what I'm saying? He's CW2. I don't know what make people listen. He's CW2. He has money. He has the bag. So whatever mix he was in, he would be amongst people that's in that position of power, because that would make better sense, because he's the bag. So there's a lot of communications that he was told that he actually told the federal authorities, because he didn't have an actual wire on. Even though these guys was making phone calls from jail and there's phone calls made, we're gonna get to that. But you know, he gave up a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? And because guys are going to trial, we have to say allegedly. We can't say that this is words out of his mouth, could be facts. Even if they got cameras, this is just allegations. You know what I'm saying? But not really allegations, but allegations. Because this is what this guy, the stories that this man put together. He's CW number 2. The most amazing part about him in these circles is that he really believed, I think he was blood. He really truly believed that. And because of the bag put him in a position to be around a certain level of bloods, or not even just bloods or Crips or whatever, that he would probably never been around if it wasn't for hip hop, because he wasn't in those circles and those lanes. And I think he was obsessed with that. It was like, oh my God, I'm amongst the G's. And I don't think he mind paying the 25, whatever the kid he was, whatever the case, he was paying to pay out. I don't think he really cared about that. As long as they were saying he was blood, he was okay. But in the paperwork, in the Hall's paperwork, there's a lot of CW2 talking there. And I ain't gonna lie to you, there's times that I've said, well, he can only tell on what he know. But we in the paperwork, they really had him around. Meetings, conversations, phone calls, things that were said to him, things that were said around him. Crown Prince check out his YouTube, Crowned TV. He did a great presentation on that whole situation last night on the Hall paperwork. But the crazy part is, because that's CW1. CW3 is the driver. You know what I'm saying? That's the driver. That's the guy that had the camera. That's the guy who rode around. That's the guy who might have been around when all these guys is driving and they're talking conversations. There's things that he should have heard anyway, that he's probably heard that he's gonna repeat. But only thing they really care about is, you had the camera in the car. What happened at night? They kidnapped this guy. Plus, you might know a couple other stories, because, like I said, he's the driver. So there's these things that 6ix9ine might have said in front of him that he took all in. You know what I'm saying? Because believe me, if he had a camera, he probably had a mic in there anyway. You know what I'm saying? But so, you know, bunch of gangers in the building. Letitia was popping. And This just goes to show that they should have just kept him as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Um, but they was going through their own politics. Now the crazy part about this was the politics that they was really going through. 6ix9ine just got caught up in the politics. That's the thing with the. Now listen, when you read the paperwork, you have to read it timeline wise, and what was going on at that point in time in those circles. Um, there's a conversation with CW1 in which CW1 initially was the one. He's the one with the wiretaps on. He's the one that was running around with them with the wire on. CW1 is not that he was fucking with both sides. It's that CW1 was doing business. He's a businessman. So he was fucking with one guy, Mr. Mackey. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking with another guy, Gatto. He was fucking with another guy, Melanola, on the business level. You see what I'm saying? He was the guy in the middle, allegedly. But this is the guy that had the wiretap. And it's funny because I believe he caught a case before this whole case. And Harv was on the money when he said, yo, I heard son was telling. And when he said he heard son was telling, they went to see the paperwork, and the feds is ill just to get Mel Matrix off the street. They said, well, whoever put the paperwork together sent the package, and when he got the package, it detailed him not telling. So when Duke came around, it was like, yeah, they saying he telling, but he ain't ratting. They just mad he getting money. That's what they always say about niggas that get money. He ain't. But all in all, he wanted to get in. Happens to be Harv gets snatched up. Like I told you, go check out Crown TV's video last night. Harv, this is in the paperwork, gets snatched up by the police. This is crazy. But this guy calls Mel, like, yo, can I become the situation? Can I become higher in this situation? And Mel was like, you know what? You're getting bagged, you're getting money. Why not? Old boy position was to set Mel up. That's why Mel Matrix case was basically really different from 6ix9ine case, because he was the initial target. And it wasn't because 6ix9ine was in the mix. You know what I'm saying? He was the initial target. Duke, for some reason, felt I could take Mel Matrix down. I'm going to give Mel Matrix up. And that's who he went after first. In the mix of him going after Mel, in his situation, because most likely going after Mel, he probably really want to take down 9 Trey. 6ix9ine comes in the mix. All this is in the mix of 6ix9ine. So now you got this whole 6ix9ine scenario going on, and all this crazy politics. So now Duke got the wiretaps on. He's hearing this monies and all this craziness, and he's in the mix of all this. You know what I'm saying? They flipping the clip here, they flipping the clip there, they flipping the clip there. Boom, and this is where we at. Now, let's be clear in this conversation. We all know one person cannot take 50 people down in a fucking federal investigation. Domo was pop, but was pop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We all know that one person can't take the whole operation down. It's common sense. Of course, there can be other people telling. But paperwork-wise, it's looking like the main people that's cooperating, at least in Harv's part of the case, is 6ix9ine, CEO Chris, and the driver. 6ix9ine's driver. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know what I'm saying? It said that about Shotty cooperating. It said that about Shotty cooperating. It's basically said, you know what I'm saying? It said basically, you know what I'm saying? It's basically said that that 6ix9ine was like, he really gave a lot of information up. He gave a lot. He gave information that dealt with that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But he just knew there's names that he knew that he should never heard before. But he had to hear about it. But that's the chain of command of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I give you money, and the money I'm giving you is supposed to go to the homies. These guys are doing a lot of stuff on Instagram, which is crazy. They're texting each other, they're arguing with each other, they're debating on with each other. There was two situations. Y'all gotta read the paperwork. The paperwork is detailed. Very detailed. Harv paperwork is very detailed. Now, in the Harv case, Shotty's not telling. Now, in that situation, I would wonder, would Shotty be telling in this situation? If he was telling, but I'd tell him one thing after the other, right? Because if I'm right, I remember one day, this back months ago, it was Snow Billy and Billy Idol. They was beefing on IG. And Billy Idol was like, what you talking about? One night we was in the club, me, Harv, and such, and we seen Shotty, and we was about to da-da-da, and we about to pop on the nigga, whatever the case may be, because of course they was beefing with Shotty, you know. So why, if you tried to kill me in the street, and the police, if you're gonna tell, and they put, well, this guy right here, he want to kill you. That night, such and such, right? So what happens is, so now what happens is that he didn't tell in this situation. So we have to give Shotty some type of props. He didn't tell on him on this. He had a reason to tell. The guys tried to kill him in the real world, not the internet, not going back and forth on your page, not you're not talking about how they want you dead. They wasn't doing it. Your Brandy Landy was popping. That was a real situation where it was some street shit. And oh, know what I'm saying? See? You know what I'm saying? That was a real situation. That was a real situation. That that was a real situation that 6ix9ine couldn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like he really couldn't get around, you know what I'm saying? Like that situation, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta read the paperwork because the paperwork is crazy. In that one, like I said, there's probably more paperwork that's probably different, but in Harv's paperwork, is very detailed about the scenarios and who's telling and basically who's going after who first and who's second. It's weird, man. It's just weird how dudes get caught for one thing and directly just destroy your life. You know what I'm saying? So if you're playing the streets, be very mindful. Be very mindful that be very mindful. Be very, very mindful of going. Yeah, be very mindful of how you deal with people. You know what I'm saying? Be very mindful that you might make somebody mad and then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Dudes will do some weird shit and cooperate against you. Like I said, shout out to Crown Prince TV. He can say it a whole lot better. The story he said was a whole lot greater. It was a greater story. Just check them out. I mean, there's other networks that actually report on this stuff. And I would say check them all out. You just get what you get from it. I would say check all the networks out. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that was more in depth with the whole trade weight thing. Check them out too. You know what I'm saying? We got some people that just, you know, they have some like JT Towers and them. They may cover from somebody else. Check everybody's story out. You know, it's news. News is news. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that we're gonna do over here is that we don't do the slandering campaign. We don't slander on this side. That's all it is. We don't slander on this side. You know what I'm saying? We don't deal with the slandering and all the craziness. But it was definitely a great movement. I would say, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely say that when you know what I'm saying, I would definitely say that it's a strange case. A lot of information is coming out of this case. And I'm going to tell you, 2019, as old as we get, a lot of us still caught up with this gang. No, not gang, this street shit. And we bring the street shit to the internet. And that shit, they really hold on to information. You know what I'm saying? They even talking about songs that 6ix9ine did. They got subliminal verses of him trying to kill somebody or talking about crimes or you know what I'm saying? So this just crazy, man. And they did the same thing sort of Bobby Smurder with some, I think one of his songs, they tried to put it to the life of crime. So TK or TK did the same thing with him. So it's like it's crazy, man. So I guess they say hip hop talk about the streets and your environment, but I guess in the environments it got so rough that when you rap about the environment, shit get crazy. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now I just read the Daily News. Rappers art used versus gang and T69 vids, lyrics tell a blood beast. You know what I'm saying? The feds claim that certain songs he was doing towards people and saying things. So yo, man, I guess you gotta change your way you do hip hop. Don't talk about the ops. You know what I'm saying? I guess, you know what I'm saying, the way you do things, keep the ops out of mind because if something goes totally wrong, they're going after you with that. Yeah, you said this about that. You know what I'm saying? These are your ops. That's who you directed this towards. So basically, um, with that being said, we just gotta be, like I said, you know what I'm saying, we just gotta be very mindful. We gotta be very mindful of the information that's being put out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Check out, like I said, check out the Crown Prince. Um, I've come to do this, just a quick video for y'all. I mean, a quick show for y'all. I had to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do more of these when I got some time to myself, some time. And we just rock it, man. We rock it. You know what I'm saying? Shout, you know what I'm saying, salute Scheme TV. Check out Mel Cross TV. I mean, Cross TV, Network TV. You know what I'm saying? Check out the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, oh yeah, the crazy part about this, out of all the situation, is somebody put Snow name in their case. Snow name is actually in the case, but as in one of the homies shot him. They just didn't mention the shooting that Snow said. So that was the fact that he said he actually got shot. And out of all this, in that paperwork, Snow's not telling. He's not CW4, he's not CW5 or 6. So we can honestly say in that case, Snow's not cooperating. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to him. You know what I'm saying? But he's not telling in that case. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I just think, man, when people don't like you, they just say, they might throw some shit out there in the street. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, man, that's what people do. They throw some shit out there, and nobody's too sure. That's why you always wait on paperwork, man. We always wait on paper. Everybody don't wait on paperwork though, but always wait on paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm about to. I got some things I have to do, so I did this real fast. Um, like I said, shout out to y'all. I miss y'all. Team Smoke, Feed the Wolves. Check out Gutter. What's his name? Gutter Worldwide. He got the Team Smoke hoodies. The No Feed the Wolves. They'll support him in his dreams. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boogie Down and Team Smoke. We in the building, party people. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it's in the Daily News about the case. Check out Crown TV. Like I said, JT Towers, TMZ, academics wrote something talking about 6ix9ine had to testify about some $50,000 hit. Check out everybody and just take what you're gonna take out of it. Just that some might be more diligent with the information they give out than others, but that doesn't matter. And with that being said, party people, you know what I'm saying? Have a great afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Have a great afternoon. All right? Peace.